Hello, ladies and gentle people. Let's continue. Let us continue. A little bit harder. Very hard difficulty in Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, maybe today will be a shorter stream. We will see. Kablam! And we're supposed to be live for a while now, right? So let's see if this works. I think so too. Let's check the stream health, if everything is alright. Because of course we should. Oh, by the way, do I have some health, stream health statistics here? Keyframes, nice. Did I even mute? Okay, I'm not muted. That's a plus. Well, you'll be the judge of that. Alright, so let's see. This should be fine. Let me see this one on my channel. It should be alright. I'm at a minute because YouTube does it sometimes. That it cuts the beginning. Oh, it should work. Okay then. Bam. Alright. I think we can continue where we left off last time and see what happens. Yeah. We're doing some. I need to check it again. Sorry. Okay, should be fine. So the last time was a nice fight with these guys. Keep out! Or rather, just feel free to trickle in. Feel free to come in. Get comfortable with your favorite beverages and all the good jazz. Okay, so we were doing some fine work here, as you can see. I love it that after loading, of course, the physics works again. I think we kinda got everything alright. Let me get comfortable too. Alright, so stuff. I'm still not. I don't want to use this, but oh yes, the last time we got this smiley hard pilot cap, which we can't even check how it looks. Drop, equip. Ah, it's a nice one. It's epic, and as far as I remember, epic items can have 2 mod slots for armors, except for the chest pieces, because those can have 3. So this is kind of okay for level 10, but it's still gonna be a while. But it's just, it looks ridiculous. Because of course. Alright, so we have some better ones, and we only have these normal trousers. Alright, so oh, by the way, you can just disassemble this one. We've crafted some max stocks for ourselves, as far as I remember. Did we? I think we did craft these. Because I purposefully disassemble all the med items, so I have only a few for every fight. And sometimes not even crafting. That's my goal. Let's see if we can have anything else. We don't have more attachments. Only the ones already on us. And this is what I'm thinking about a little bit. We are very well armed with this. Like we can say that the tech sniper rifle, it does not look so bulky on us, or we should just walk around with it. Let's see what happens. Okay, what's the next step? Should we go forward with the story, or should we try to earn some more XP? The information. I'm not sure if you pick up the... No, you don't pick up the iconic weapon in the information. You pick it up in the next quest in the same location. As far as I remember. Side job nearby. Okay, so the question is, should we level a little bit more with the side jobs? Oh, look at that! It's very high, and yeah, the pickup is there. High difficulty sounds nice, to be honest. Oh my god, yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's see. Or should we go forward with the information now? You know what? My tea is still warm. Let's go for the information and we can just have some fine dialogue. And maybe on the way... This is a different one. This is a different one. Nothing is so close for us. Unless we go here, maybe. Yeah, let's go do this fight and then we go to the bar. What do you think? Alright, let's go. Don't mind me with this huge gun. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? It says a 20 meter. Oh, because it's on the other road, supposedly, right? It's a little bit of difference there. That should be alright. How many vehicles we have? Oh, we have the basic one because this is still the prologue. This is actually a very good vehicle. Do we have anything in the stash? And should we have anything there? Keeping this weapon for level 4. I just have it on us because it's not difficult, but only bothersome if you just make rules that, oh, we should deposit it here because you can't switch to the other one. I won't, I promise I won't switch to this one in the middle of the fight. We can grab this one when we are in a safe place, so to speak, or when it's realistic to grab the new one. Or upgrade the existing one, we can play it that way too. And also, weapon levels, item levels are not that important. Similar to The Witcher 3, how it was there. That you could use the same weapon for tens of levels. It shouldn't really cause a problem. I don't know if we should keep this at all. I think this is good. We wanted to disassemble these though. Okay, at a later time. Let's get in here. I think it's better for you to watch driving like this. Yay! Let me see. How is that marked there? I still don't get it. Because we should go here. Okay, now much better. I think I know. Spark a little bit more realistic right here. Maybe we scratched it a little bit, don't you think? Oh yeah, I remember this one. We can do that. Oh, actually, this is a nice location to get it started. What about stats? Okay, so we should be acting as if we are not, superhumans yet or anything like that. Some nice pistols and everything. We have a silencer finally, which is good. And as far as I remember, we are going full reflexes, some technical ability, because why not? We should just craft many of the guns, but it will stay like this. Go with cool, and also go with some of the intelligence, because quick hacking could be fun in the midst of combat. Let's just see what we can do. Basically nothing. Alright. And we're not pinging, so that's... Let's take the breach protocol and see what happens. Alright, just... Why not? But as you can see, because of the difficulty, we don't even have enough RAM. Okay, we can short circuit, but that's it. But we can do this. I'm nowhere here. I'm nowhere here.
No!
Now this was weird.
No!
Carmina, darling, we can talk, but we cannot do a screening test.
Was this unrealistic, maybe?
Switch it off.
Maybe it was.
So what do
I
you
can't
want?
find to switch it off.
And what it is that
Now
you
switching
want
up the cartoon
apart from
around us. Well, I don't... We can be kind of vigilantes, right? Just get that one more bullet there. What is this ambient sound effect constantly going on? So they are quite a bit. Let's see, it's already one RAM cost to do this, but whatever. Let's see if there are other things.
put it down there, David. Straight. Here.
We should distract the enemies and see what happens. Basically nothing. Does this work too? Yeah, it works. That one works. Now that's some nice cyberware right there. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, my aim is... Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Let's see what we can do with this guy. I don't like these markers everywhere. I understand that it's cyberware and optics and whatever, but those markers, it's so easy to make headshots because you can just see the heads. Alright. Right, I guess. Because only disassembling stuff. That's fine. We gotta disassemble, or rather sell these. Just having more money is just fine, because just farming money for the difficulty is not fun, I think. So that's not difficulty increase. What we gotta do, components, that's for sure. Oh, this was a nice headshot. Just like this one. So, underage dealers. KG says, hey, got a job, spill. To dealing on our turf. Rough them up bad enough. The whole district hears about it. Boss wants a lesson learned. Sounds fun. Where they at? Bebo Court near Med Center. Okay. Consider it done. Buzzing the rest of the crew now. Oh, they're gonna rough them up. But isn't this a little bit... Okay, yeah, message sent, right? We get it. Message sent. Animals reinforced. Carbon fiber shoulder straps. Alright. It's nice. Get some money right there. What did they say to each other? How's it going? Deal the whole supply? Yeah, huh? Dude, we're so fat and scratch eddies are starting to clog my arteries. No more scop slop and sleeping piss-stained couches. The city is ours. And we're gonna screw it so hard it can't walk straight. Biggest smiley. That's supposed to be fun. I'll get my hands on more product to move. And you tell our scarce brain customers to reload their wallets. Let's go! These are nice backstories right there, right? We have another pulsar right here. What's up with the mouse today? There's a guitar pick right there right now. So they brought their own ammunition and all. Because of course they did, right? Okay, so these are all components which we will use for crafting, that's fine. Bria revolver, okay. We shouldn't pick up everything, right? Oh my god, it's so hard. Ever since Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, I'm having a hard time not picking up everything just to check it, just to see it. We will get there, we will get there. But that's, yeah, part of the hardship. Look at that. Okay, carrying capacity is a little bit increased. How does it look? Usually it's nice, but I mean, this is definitely more believable. At least for a while now. Let's see that. These are here. Thermal damage. Let's check it out. What it looks like. We have a tech revolver. Interesting. It's a tech revolver, but you need body 6 to operate it properly. Okay. Should we use this? Well, not the Unity, that's for sure, and not the Lexington. So that we can use that one. And the pulls out for level 4. And I kind of like Dying Knight so much. It's oh my god, it's just such a low level weapon. But I kind of like it so much that I don't want to keep on other pistols for now. Unity is nice to have a bigger punch, but we can grab those whenever, so yeah, just get rid of those. Maybe the Berea, maybe just keep the Berea for now. I'm not gonna fool around with this sniper for a while, that's for sure. Let's get the Berea, so full potential unlocked, but you can use these weapons. It's not a level requirement, so that's fine. Let's see where this takes us. It's a nice one. Glory to Artroshka. Oh no, the dystopian Soviet friends. Not too many stuff. Okay, I think we solved this part quite nicely, right? And now we finally can go there. What is this bar? Let's see.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Looks familiar.
Not my first time,
Don't remember you.
because I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Alright. Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. Find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no cupping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, doll. Welcome to Lizzie's.
The Mox. Rita Wheeler, the Mox affiliation with the Mox. Yeah.
What'll it be?
It's an interesting gang
What
tie.
a sweet little face you have.
But thank you.
Be down.
Actually, let's read about the Mox. Why not? It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Mox came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side. So we took matters into our own hands. The Mox is composed of the people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never even notice. Sex workers, penniless artists, aimless rebels, and restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand. Today the Mox is thriving, as demonstrated by the booming biz of Lizzie's Bar. Lizzie's is renowned for being arguably the best braindance club in Night City. Braindance is kind of the virtual reality plus 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 plus. You will see in the game later, if it's new. Corporate suits, gangoons, pop stars, and locals alike all gather at Lizzie's to kick back, have a drink, and dip into the most beautifully scrolled and tuned BDs, braindances, you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is gang-owned and operated, that the Mox are in charge, watching after their own. Just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story? Lizzie used to work here back when it was just a typical dive with a stripper pole. Janice proudly explained. She took care of the girls, make sure eddies were falling into the pockets and their teeth weren't falling to the curb. Like this one time, this fucker, editor's note referring to a Tiger Claws gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls, and Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. Story is she deprived the worm of his little tiger balls so quick and nasty it took them 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Of course the claws found out fast and they flatlined her in a flash. But everyone that she had impacted in some way, they were still around. They came together, fought back. And, well, you already know the rest. So this is how the Mox came to be.
I'm fine.
Sounds sincere right there. And the guards are Mox,
I'm
right?
surprised there.
Got in the holster right there. Almost. Yeah, we got a meeting here with the client. Right? That's what we do.
Hey,
Interesting, this is littered all over the place, just the people for collecting it. I would like this more to be just woven into, you know, side talk or NPC discussions. Because, yeah, why not? But let's just stay these for now, and maybe later, when relaxing in the apartment or something, we're gonna read them through. I love how if you have multiple playthroughs you can notice all kinds of details while you're doing that.
Hey,
get you something.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. It's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's gone. Those were paid right, insured, and it had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last.
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though.
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized for it. Big boss now is Susie Q. It's a side step, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
A big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture. True. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite.
It's all right, Mateo.
She was waiting
Evelyn
for us.
Parker.
Nice.
I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Should we? Why not?
That's all. It's pure I dream. Now what do you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. No place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here. This one's mean.
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I just told you.
You're on the other side, baby.
Now let's see where this takes us. I like the silences, the quiets they use.
Dex had a load
And
to say
storytelling.
about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Oh, come on.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments.
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're digging cold feet. I can wait.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything he'd really like to hear, for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's worse than fixers in that respect. Used car salesmen. I'll go with my gut for now.
Then
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Superior soul trinket. P-Tech in the program, sure. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Compeki Plaza. Don't tell. You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki and Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
Two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. Ugh, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City? Guess the screen sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town.
Please.
Please.
Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Yorinobu Arasaka. Please. And when you first hear this, even if you don't really know the backstory on the lore, and even then it's like he has the same last name as the Empire, you know.
So we're not jumping the court. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
And so, it's still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka. Top dog like Yorinobu is bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh.
Not
Why is that?
one.
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel.
We'll see.
Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
By the way, the reason I'm going from the bottom up is because in this game, by default, maybe we should just set it to a different key.
I'm waiting.
By default, you have one of the top tier. Actually, any extra ability you get from a cyber rare, which is timed and has a cooldown and stuff, goes to the E key, and Q and E is used to switch to the dialogue options. And even you need to hold E down for a little bit for the activity to activate. It usually just activates in dialogue with the other character I have, and it's just I just got used to hitting Q instead, which is going from the bottom up in all the options. So maybe I should remember the keys then, right?
You've got any spare aces up your sleeve? Now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits purple. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from Arasaka. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the Biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Never happens. Why does she need the chip? We wonder. Yeah, you know, this job stinks from high up from the sky, but obviously this is how it leads us into the main story.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
This is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
Then Yorinobu cut himself off from the court. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads, in Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup or its downfall.
A flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold. Good taste remained. And you know your stuff. But that's only one side of it. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs in the court.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic stuff.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town has heard.
This town.
He can gain and retain control. Anything.
It is sprinkled with these one-liners, which is a very cool addition from the universe, from the Cyberpunk universe, I think. It's a very nice dystopian world.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant. Entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay. What's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan.
Because of course, right?
Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. It can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details, human perception, even boosted as a grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the table?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. You mean to say you recorded this?
BD rec implants. Why, you object?
It's supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this info? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business.
Of course.
Suits us both.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox too. Besides, we go back. Years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox. Not the latest one. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Not my first rodeo.
Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to its kind. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are. This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor.
Enough already.
Dwarf.
Sensory sig amps, acoustic and automotive wave monitors. Top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most people customize. Only thing factory are the casings.
Mod all this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
It was, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that would support additional Alright. Compiled for BD.
What do you think?
Do not
Will it do?
worry.
Still pretty raw. But yeah, ought to do.
Raw BD.
V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her.
Calibration is key, I guess. Would be these, which is cool. Which is cool.
See the jig street corner, you gotta pretend to be a time.
So, we drop BSI? Work or rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Ever taken a dip before? What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Ready-made, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in this space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. V, what you waiting for? V, what you waiting for?
Do I have sound?
Have a seat and we'll get started.
Can you check if I'm muted again? I know, it's fine. Stuff is being going on, of course. Real life doesn't stop. Ever. How nice it would be sometimes, right? Let's see.
Gotta create your sensory profile.
What are you still doing there, by the way? Are you done?
A what profile now?
Model of your perceptions and emotional responses. You need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you.
So it
If I
won't
don't,
overwhelm
best
us.
case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably bark like you would in a shoddy virgin environment.
And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen.
Sounds nice.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still. Look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingle.
Like there's all these effects on the screen.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensors.
But this will be...
Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give it 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what we do. One more sec. Get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay.
Pain receptor limiters.
You need to test your profile. Crossing in a
Sample
sample.
BD.
Get to know the editor. Now let me see. Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time? So we don't risk our necks? Dive onto the sec.
Risk
Got
our
something here.
necks.
Should be perfect.
So this is interesting, but the BD, especially this first one as well, and I think maybe even the others, they have. That's why they have this sensitivity warning at the beginning of the game very much, because it's full of these weird screen effects, which for some reason can't be turned off. I don't really understand why. I mean, I like the idea of them being there, and it's nice to experience them, and luckily I don't have a problem like that. But I don't understand why you just can't just turn those things off. I mean, it's nice that the optics cyberware in the game is capable of all kinds of things, and you get to the game shows it to you by distorting the images and everything, and the colors. But maybe brain dance stuff is a little bit too much.
They are here.
Oh, they're here. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna help them in a moment.
Are you?
Oh, are you? This is
I
fine.
can't put her down.
Okay, let's take a little break then. It's fine. And I think I'm back. We'll see, we'll see. Not for too long, but should be still nice. Maybe from the YouTube as well. We can just cut this part out. So the Be Right Back is really not too long. Kablam! Kablam! Oh my god. Let's see what we know. It works well. Okay, I really hope we have sound and everything. Alright. Let's see.
What'd you choose? Corner store holdup in Haywood.
Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly, though. You ready?
Boot it up.
Photosensitivity warning.
The tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Alright.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking
course.
drop you, I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Boom.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
You're alive and well, but you felt it all too close. Funny how related this is to my COVID experience. That thing is no joke, let me tell you that.
A flash of intense shock. I can still feel it. I remember. Fuck. That last second. Could warn me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
All this, yeah.
I'll sever the link
Bright
to the BD
light.
roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. All seems yours.
Look at that.
Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need.
Plan simple.
Then you use
Do
the
nothing
editor
odd.
console to
Don't get
unpause.
creative.
Try it.
You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
But and this is fun and all, but if you, I have this, I think this is my 4th or 5th character, and this thing just like a tutorial, but you can't dismiss it. So, well, of course, I'm gonna show it now, and it's actually fun to listen to the conversation all along, and it's nice how they tell you how to use this all. But after a while, it would be nice to just skip this part.
Got it.
Cream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Fun.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat. The gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning.
Plan simple.
Now scan it. Okay,
Oh,
right here.
there it is. As you can see, there are 3 layers because some blue dense recording implants can also record the thermal layer, not just the sound and the visuals. Really handy tools they are. And then the other sections will be highlighted. The bold sections on the track indicate a scannable clue. The clue will be highlighted for the duration of the sequence if the editor is set to the correct layer. Clues may overlap each other. The spot where they overlap on the recording track will be especially bright. After being successfully scanned, clues disappear from the track. But I think there are some bugs here, and every once in a while in the game there are some clues remaining there where you just, or maybe it was just me, I couldn't find them. We'll see. Scanning, just like in the
Excellent.
normal scanner.
Let's move on.
Well,
Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Pack of 6, case of Brosip, and a couple of zappers.
Okay, we have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and serpent. Everybody!
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored. Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gong at the counter.
Get over
That's like the limits of the reality recorded by the BD roller. The editor won't let you outside it. Make sense?
Yeah, this it is. It will be put black in place.
Okay, fuck! On you go! Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh? We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and serpent. Everybody! On the ground! Wanna see you kissing the flooring! Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her.
Nice when it bugs out. And I think it bugged out. Oh no, it was just in the wrong layer. Silly thing to do.
Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, bro! Fucking drop you! I swear to God! Whoa! You take that now! Come on, boys, put it out!
See that?
Ooh.
They shot him and he never saw it come. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
If it's in the field of vision, we can scan it right there, like this.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along.
Chumba.
Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
And that's it. And last not linger, we'll have ample ample opportunities to linger around in various brain dances.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
I don't know, let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah, think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Judy, T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Yeah.
Please, Judy. I'd never expose you to any danger. You know that.
Let me know.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
This is an interesting scene. This choice, I don't know if it matters ever in terms of game mechanics and all, but this is interesting because you could be discreet to a fault, not even mentioning the names, but she's part of your crew. She should know to an extent. So you can choose both the stuff, and it would be absolutely understandable either way which type of professional you are. I think she would, being the corpo as she is, she would just mention the names, so despite this is a secure line with T-Bug, T-Bug should know the names. You know, good old Merc fashion, Merc stuff.
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen, need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Ready to dance. Rain dance. And this is a fun experience, believe me. Just watch this. Ain't he nice? Ain't he nice? It's a nice introduction as well. Although I think this character gets too little screen time or too little exposure. Exposure maybe is even better because exposure is bigger than screen time because there's one quest I think, or maybe two, involving getting to know some background information about him. But yeah, watch and listen.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no.
She was listening. Okay, so we should grab the clues, okay? As we walk in. I want to scan this guy. Military grade cyberware detected. 96% cybernetic modifications. Extreme danger. Warning, extreme caution advised. We don't know his name yet. He's kinda important. He's important, but he should be more important. I'm a little fanboy, right? kinda. Let's check the alarm systems.
Alarm firmware is fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Sounds too easy to be true. Just another alarm system made by Arasaka, of course, in the Kompaki Plaza. Kompaki Plaza, it's owned by Arasaka Corporation as well.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
We need access to their subnet.
Look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Kind of a big guy too. So, you know, like, no guards. Yeah, no guards. Look at these details. No guards. Well, he's not a guard, technically. He's a solo, if you are familiar with the terms used in Cyberpunk universe. Okay, let's go.
I said no. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Indeed, it could be. What is this?
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Yes, indeed.
Finish. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Relic docs. And you know, we get this. See, there's a highlighted clue. Oh my god, it's an audio clue. It's very important. And I don't think we have that. Where is it? Where is it? See, that's what I'm talking about. I think that will stay there until the end of the scene. And we won't be able to listen to other audio clues. And this phone is Shepherd AT, a standard Arasaka. Is there any way to listen to it differently? I don't think so.
You must provide them.
Enough.
And if you wanted to get weird, listen here.
Can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus.
Look at there.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
We need the
Can't
flathead.
get around them ourselves.
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
We need the flathead. The Militech prototype combat bot, which is a one-time use, sadly. And again, that's stuck around too. That yellow marker, but we don't know where. Again, like we're there. Something could be.
Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom, nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Let's look at what she's doing and look at maybe she's looking at some interesting stuff. Maybe the messages. Of course, the nano jail scam alert.
But come here already.
This is
Just a sec.
your time in the clouds. So Mr. Arasaka spent some time in clouds, which you will see what it is actually. Filled with dolls.
Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
And basically that's it. I thought there's something else too. There should be, as far as I remember.
Looking for the perfect thing.
As always, your time in the clouds.
You'll like.
Interesting. I remember that during this you can read something about the actual deal he's planning to do with Netwatch, or supposedly Netwatch. Maybe you can only check that on the actual terminal when you get there, because I think it's not that big of a spoiler that you gonna do this job. Alright.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's only the clouds.
Thing.
Clouds email.
Ah, you'll
Alright.
like this.
Oh, look at that.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Let's not forget about Yorinobu's iron. Datapad. In the line of sight. In the cone of
Manual
vision.
details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Thermal layer. Let's play it. Yeah.
Look, it's like I'm really...
V, eye on the prize, focus.
Warui kome.
Eye on the prize.
This. You.
Eye on the prize. Focus.
I know.
End of recording. Wink wink. And it's better for everyone, I think, involved in this. But alright, but we should look for temp signatures. For example, this one.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
I'm just looking through these as well, because of the voice cues are fairly cool. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's follow our friends there. Let's see something more. Oh, look at that. There's something else. There's champagne.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low.
Temp's too low.
Fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Further temp signatures. Look at how big this hotel suit is. Of course, like just the penthouse suit, but still. But oh, it's actually a deep freezer.
Just a fancy ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
So not this one, definitely.
Spot. Utterly removed from reality. Stuck in spotlight.
Now look at that. Interesting that this was not active there. While she's there, it's active. When she's here, it's not close enough as a temperature sign. Oh well, maybe this is not line of sight stuff.
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
It's a nice heist planning. It's a very good tool. And I can imagine, like, even in DLCs they should extend this because
Get everything you need?
rain dances are cool.
That'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache and your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab.
Hey there, hey there.
Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
One-liners.
We needed that recording, Judy. BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead.
Well.
I'm dead. Judy, relax. I don't think we'll ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
And this happens, that's for sure. Literally, this stinks from high heavens. This whole heist and everything, and you somehow still go through with it, right? Your character. I know.
V, one sec.
Because of course, but so I'm still wondering if we should play the story through like this. I think we should play the story like how our character would authentically act in the world of Cyberpunk, slowly getting chipped in more and more. Because I haven't really done that with other characters. There's another one which I'm gonna chip almost fully, but all the others I basically went through it without much cyberware stuff because of character choices. But in this one, we should play through it like that, and hopefully getting a lot of action soon, because that's where we see the game's difficulty really pick up, if there is a difficulty at all. But, well, we'll try to make it even harder on ourselves a little bit. Not more inconvenient, just harder, you know. So.
Thanks, Judy. Really. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
She's cool. The one thing we should do, that's what I mentioned before, that the one rule we have is that we don't... How authentic is it from a merc to, okay, we were helped out by Judy, she asked for a moment, and then let me just go loot all the stuff you have here. What if we just don't? I mean, there's, I think if we've been there, and everything, but what if we just don't? I won't pass by iconic weapons and stuff we can't collect later, but I think the thing we should do is, we'll read this later, the things we should do is not really just rummage around all the time. We don't even need it, it's just so... it's everywhere. Crafting materials, stuff, it's everywhere in the game. It's really not necessary to do that.
Well, what do you think? Well, what do you think?
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz.
Biz.
And biz only.
Everybody calls it biz. Anything that is not personal.
You're sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
Of course, right?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. Tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Fair point there indeed.
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right, plan's perfect. A job like this comes 1 in a million.
Too perfect.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. That you're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
Ooh, I wonder how, you know, in real life, if a similar situation comes our way, just in general for people, how they would decide. Because of course in this case the game takes you through this and all, but this sounds too good to be true, really stinky, but the plan is perfect, it might work. Really? Like, would you steal from the heir apparent of the corporate empire?
What do you think?
Sounds interesting to think about. Food for thought. Food for thought.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
No Dex. I wonder why she wants to cut Dex from this, because...
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
You know...
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice. V?
I wonder why this is in the game. I even after a few playthroughs, I didn't really discover what's the purpose of this. But it's an interesting act of telling you how the fixers should not be messed with, and your character can have a decision and act out the way you would like to play the character. I don't think there are real consequences.
Well,
I mean anything
what do you
different
think?
than it is, or it will be.
No fucking way. Dex took a leap with me. He trusts me.
Now I'm doing the same. 50%. With cred like that in your account, you won't need Dex for anything.
Where?
Ooh.
Where is it?
Not too loud. Not too loud. Oh my god, this
V?
alt hotkeys. Just bringing up the equipment menu, of course. Da-da-da-da. So I guess it's interesting because there's a corpo who got friggin' out. Well, yeah, that stuff of her life is out the window.
Well,
so I wouldn't think she would cross the fixers because she knows. She should know.
No, Evelyn, it's not just about the money.
I thought you were a merc. I thought it was always about the money.
Not behind the back of someone who trusts me. Sorry.
Fine. I never asked. But V?
Never asked.
I just hope you're as good as you are naive. If you need me, call.
Ooh.
I'll send you my number.
Naive.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
Perspectives, I guess. Naive. But
Time's a wasting, B.
there will be a nice reference to this soon. I will try to point it out if I don't miss it. Alright.
Time's a wasting, B.
True that, true that. Bam. Phone call.
How things looking, Miss V?
There's a nice profile pic showing up like that. You know? Dex coming through the smoke.
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead.
Nothing yet. On it now.
On it now.
T-Bug says no chance at that ship without that bot. To work then, Miss V.
Of course. You can see we could rummage around here, but is it how realistic or authentic it would be to just rummage around here with everyone here? I mean, they've done good to us so far. The one thing here is that if there's a when we don't pick that up, we can pick the information up so we can read it later. But is that? Oh, there's the box. We already have that. Doesn't matter.
4 a.m. last night, Gina and me sitting at the bar. And she's rattling on about the bank stuff, yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada.
All the while, I'm angling to get a word in because I need her to cover for me that afternoon when I go to pick my daughter up from preschool. But it's chill, you know. Then, this guy stumbles in, whacked out, almost knocks over Maul at the door.
He go apeshit inside?
Nah, get this. Shum says he wants real fun, real flesh, punch an animal like. No virtue shit. He knows it's not allowed, but he'll pay triple. So Gina, what she do? Drags the gonk back to a box. Guy's so high, he thinks the BD trolls are some fancy-ass toy. And Gina loads the orgy with the infinite loop orgasm at the end.
You're kidding. And he couldn't tell?
Infinite loop.
Nah, come on. Even when they're sober, still think that bukkake finish is real.
Even when you're sober. This is nicely, telling you the story of how real brain dances feel and what it might be in this dystopian future.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see,
Sorry,
we'll see.
I didn't mean to. I'll do whatever I can to fix it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do next is either getting into this angle with the Militech agent, Meredith Stout, or Mitri Jack it straight away and go for it. We will see. However, I need to cut this short right now. I'm so sorry about this. I really am. I'm in the mood. We should do some cyberpunk stuff. But later. Thank you for your attention and kindness and all that good jazz. Keep up being you, being good, being decent. And for the love of anything that's holy to you, yeah, for everyone really out there. So, if one thing is for sure, based on these last few years in my life, especially after this shit COVID I contracted last year, and I still feel the after effects. Not good. We can talk about it later if you want. Now, one thing. For the love of anything that's holy to you, think. Think. If critically, that would be even better. Think. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much again. See you guys next time. Cheers!